So, Wynn, as the path opens itself for you, you step in, and after a short while, not too far, in the center of the grove, just as Johann said you would, you find yourself next to a beautiful pond, circular, crystal clear water. You look in, and you see your reflection. It stands there looking at you with arms folded, eyebrow raised. You didn't want to come in here.
Did you?
I don't have a choice.
Did I?
Of course. You could have turned your back on this so-called Ashen Shepherd, wandered off into the fields, looking for her.
It's pretty clear to me she's not in the fields.
I am your true self. Which is not to say that I am anything more than what you are. I just remember everything, exactly as it happened. Every sight, every sound, every taste. I remember it as if it's happening now. No distortion through years of memory. Even if you were unconscious, it happened around you, I know it. And I even remember the things that you try to forget or try to remember differently. That being the case, I think we should cut straight to the chase. I have something to show you. You remember how you died, obviously.
I do.
You don't remember it correctly. And she shows you an image that ripples onto the water, and you see yourself. The poison taking its effect. What you recall as a quiet, gentle passing was anything but. You see yourself doubled over in agony, your eyes bulging, your face turning blue, your tongue extending as you claw at your throat, trying to find air as everything within you constricts and then begins to tear itself apart as the venom of this poison takes its toll. Blood begins to trickle from your mouth as you breathe a few last gasps, the bubbles in the blood popping as they hit the ground. With a few convulsive shudders, you die after several long minutes of agony.
I don't think I could have ever guessed that's how it would have been. Doesn't matter now, I guess.
It's true. How you died is less important than you did. Finally got what you wanted, didn't you?
Well, suppose you could phrase it that way.
Did it ever occur to you that traveling with a group of companions who trusted you, that having a death wish might be detrimental to them?
I always put their lives before mine. I always put everyone's lives before mine.
But you only did that because you wanted to die. You wanted to die for years. You've wanted to die almost longer than you've been alive.
How are you supposed to continue to live in a world where you're a mother without a child? You wanted to die too. I think anybody would have.
You know that I don't have the answer to that question.
I know.
I miss her so much.
It makes me sick. Maybe she's here.
Is it possible that hope like that could be something that makes you want to live for once.
I want to be where she is. That's what living is.
Maybe we'll get the chance.
Otherwise, what's the point? But I've never understood why I can't feel her. Nothing in all these years. Nothing. Not one moment or sign or feeling. What if she's nowhere?
You heard what Johann said. You're here, but you haven't arrived. Maybe she did.
Then we go on
That's something to hold on to.
till the end.
Maybe you could admit to yourself that unless you put aside this misery, she won't want to know you.
That smacks her like a truck. And she goes from steely to broken, weeping on the ground.
The image inside reaches out a hand as if to comfort you and then shimmers and dissipates.
And Wynn ugly cries on the ground until she just can't anymore. Gets up, wipes her face off, tries to get as steely as she can again, and marches out.